It's an exciting day. It's an exciting day.
Good to meet you, buddy. Yeah.
And this is Jeff.
Oh, hello. We were scheduled to start tomorrow, but we're getting started today. Look at this. We're already ripping it up. This is weird, but cool. Oh gee, that went quick. Look at this. It's opening up already. It's crazy. All right, this used to be, look, the aircon's already moved. This used to be the little studio, and now we have a big empty shed. Slowly but surely it's gonna come together. Oh, it's so exciting. Today, while building is commencing, or destruction is commencing, we're popping by a few places to organise a few things for the upcoming studio. So we're looking into shutters for the new studio, and they completely block out light. These things would be really cool.
When they're fully down, that's what you can reasonably expect, okay?
Yep.
So just again with the remote control, it's just up or down or stop.
Yep.
So we just hit the up button, and before they go up, you stop it there.
It's great.
And you can have some lights come through.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You've got sliding windows on this again. I was wondering if the doors up.
Yes, they are.
So the doors that go inwards, is that right?
I don't actually know where to go. Where am I going?
Where are we going?
Lights.
Straight on.
Okay. So we're very excited because today two very big things are happening. One, the fundraiser is coming to an end in the next 45 minutes. And the second is construction has officially started. We actually got a surprise text this morning saying, hey,
It rained
can we start
out
today?
there on the job, yeah.
So we're like, yes. So builders are starting, fundraiser's ending, and Mrs. Jazza and I, what are we off to do?
Well, we looked at shutters. So we're going to get a shutter instead of curtains to make sure we block out all the light for your filming.
Yeah.
And now we're going to look at lights. The room
I
lights.
was just saying.
Not the professional lights.
Yeah.
They're coming later.
And
Probably
then,
have to order them online because out here in the wilds, we don't know what things
not many
like
studio
that are.
equipment shops around here.
Yeah,
Not many studios around here.
The glamour of Mid-Valley Shopping Centre. There it is. They don't have no studio lights there. How much is the track on those? And oh no, I'm being so
What sort of length? They come in all different lengths.
But alright, I like these. But if you got these, would you get them in white or would you get them? You're going to have big black rails on the ceiling anyway. Would you get them in black?
I'd go white.
Would you?
Yeah, because the black rails we can't do anything about, but you don't want to have a random black rail in the middle of the black rails.
Look at that. That's bright.
That's great.
I can't.
That's a really good one, yeah.
Yeah.
For a budget option, that's really good.
You pull it up. You sort of need it firm on the ceiling so you can get a grip. Simple as that.
Great,
Mine, you move along.
and you can just slide them anywhere.
Alright, we'll get this.
Oh, that's awesome. So we're thinking of getting a rail and a bunch of these, and these you can just move around and point anywhere.
And does that come in black as well?
Yep.
I'm sorry, there's numbers on this clock, but Mummy wants you to be gentle with the clock. That says 12. Where's the...
Gentle Papa. 4. Ready? Show us your counting. Where's number 2?
Hold the clock while he shows the
Where's
count.
number 2? Ooh, good boy. And where's number 6?
Yeah, that one comes in black and white.
Number 6. Good boy. Where's number 7? It's a tricky one to find.
This
Number
actually-
7. 7. Good boy. Where's number 9? Let's do the rhythm of the number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good boy. Are you doing your Dr. Knickerbocker dance? Oh, we've been carefully watching the fundraiser as it comes to a close. Look how close to 100k it is. Ready? Refresh. We have 2 minutes left. I mean, look, it really doesn't make a difference. It's basically 100k, but it's kind of funny.
Oh my goodness!
Has it gone up?
Yeah!
So there's $100 left and it passes 100k. We have 2 minutes left.
A minute left, it still hasn't stopped.
1 minute for the fundraiser to close. We have to keep this up until we see what the final number is.
A minute left. Ready?
Is it gonna? It's gonna.
A few seconds
left. Whoa! I can't believe it has that. And the Indiegogo final tally is. It won't check. There we go.
time left.
That's the number. Look at that. 99,898
Wow.
US dollars raised by 1,392 backers. That's 384% of our goal. That is
It's amazing.
amazing. Wow.
So we're gonna be with all of those sold out. How many prints are we posting yet?
530 prints.
530 prints.
How many one-on-ones did we get? 26. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Wow.
You're gonna have to get your chat on.
Yeah, that's easy with my audience. I could talk to everyone all day. The only thing is we only have half an hour.
And you're gonna have to do 7.
7 original arts. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
And only 2
out of
videos.
10, but you're going to get 2 videos. We're going to make 2 videos with some backers. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. This is my love heart. Can you give me the other half of the love heart? Just ready. Oh, that worked really well.
Wait. I'll put.
Oh, that's kind of perfect. I was just saying to Mrs. Jazza, you know when you like fantasize about how something might go, you expect it to go a certain way. And what we shared on the day that we launched it and met our goal, my actual estimate was that we might get $10,000 to $15,000 from the fundraiser. But when I fantasized about possible outcomes before we launched, when I wasn't terrified, only in my wildest dream did I say to myself, imagine if we raised $100,000. Like my wildest dream, and it was like but that would never happen. It happened. Like, it's amazing. And the fact that we've just gone to look at a rail for awesome studio lights, like drop down like room lights, and we're getting like a shutter to block out all the light and to have extra security. Like, those were just, that was never part of the plan, but now like it's going to be a proper studio to make awesome stuff for you guys, and it's just it changes everything for us.
I'm speechless.
I can tell.
I'm absolutely speechless. I feel like before we did it, we were both really nervous about doing it, and we thought that it might help a little bit, and we were just hoping that it would help a little bit. Then I feel like as it progressed, it's become more and more surreal, to the point where it didn't seem real at all.
It didn't. And when the builders came today and started knocking walls down,
I was almost confused as to what they were doing here.
What? Is this actually happening?
What? Wasn't this just something in our head?
It was. It was just this concept.
Wasn't this just something that was never going to happen? That was this dream that was in our head, and then people came and started with massive machines, sort of tearing up concrete, and I was like, "What? Who asked them to do this? Is this really happening?"
And it's the weirdest thing for the people that we're hiring to do these jobs, because with all the options they give us and all the discussions we have, often it's like they're so used to dealing people with who are stretching for the budget, which is what we were. Like, we were trying to afford it. Now we can afford it, so we're like, yes, we'll go with that option, the one that we wanted, and you know what I mean? Like, now it's just we're getting to build.
I actually
awesome
think what's
studio.
weirder for them, and what I thought you were going to say, is that we keep coming out there and shoving a camera in their face.
Well, that's true.
And filming
and that's
them
not
ripping up
gonna
concrete
stop,
and introducing them.
I
Did you
think
see
I've
Jeff's face when we came out with the camera? He was like,
What's happening?
And then on Wednesday, this New Zealand TV crew are coming to film the shed. Jeff's a bit confused by that. Jeff is a local builder, and he's just a guy, like he's a really nice guy. He's like a local guy, and so where we live, it's not like
I think that's a perfect depiction of what.
It's not like exactly urban central Sydney, where
You wouldn't drive here and think, I wonder how many YouTubers make a living out here.
Like, there's no YouTubers here. Like, spot a YouTuber. Like, see if you can see PewDiePie. No, doubt it. You might see a cow. Not many cow YouTubers.
Not yet, at least.
So he's confused. I'm confused that it's actually happening. Jazza is like a child in a candy store. Jazza is like,
this is a
Jazza
dream
is
come
like,
true.
oh my god.
Okay, so you know how like I always like, I mean, I've always drawn my characters and escaped with that and blah 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 and had a lot of fun with that. I have also, and I haven't talked about this much because it's less interesting to people, but since I was very young, I also used to occasionally draw my ideal studio, because having the space that I would work in was always a dream for me.
Wasn't it orange or something?
At one point it was, because I was very inspired by the Newgrounds offices. So I have, like, on a different, like, over the years, drawn up my dream studio. I feel like we're getting to build my dream studio. Like, it's still in a garden shed, you know, it's still like, but you guys have made this happen. Like, it is a dream come true, and it's gonna be so cool. And I'm really excited I feel like you guys are gonna really love seeing it come together. So I'm excited to show all the progress as it's made and stuff. So there's one of the first changes, is the big power line going across the shed has been cut, and it's now no longer got a big dangly power line across from the house. So here's the concrete behind the shed, which drained the water into the shed, and today they chopped it all up into lines like that, and they're going to break it all apart, rip it all up, and that's all going to be flattened out with an actual proper drain, and there's even going to be a few little like drain holes or something, and then that path will extend out and then around the next extended part of the shed. The path is beginning to be ripped up because this is going to come out another 3 meters, and then in here is the bottom site at the moment. They are getting a rubbish thing to put all the crap in. But look how big this room is. In fact, this is Jazza, if you could do the honours of holding this for a second. Here's a sense of scale for you. Bit of light. So this is, does it look big?
Yes.
Hey, look how much room there is.
Run round the rubbish. Run, run, run. Run round the rubbish.
That's so crazy. Like, this is how much room we will have to... Room! Oh my goodness. It's awesome.
So, we've started the journey. Finished the fundraiser, started the journey.
Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, so I thought I'd just wrap up today's vlog by sort of showing you what we have in mind. This is basically, okay, this line here is where the shed currently ends. So we're going to extend out 3 meters. This is going to be Studio 2, and we're going to actually clad over the door that is currently there. So that's all going to be flat, and the entry door and exit door will be here. We're thinking of getting those roller shutters here so we can block out light and have security. We can have acoustic insulation throughout.
Not sure about that now.
Yeah, well, we realised if the power goes out we need to wait in and out, but having all of this flat for filming is really useful. So we're sort of contemplating having just a really plain, basic but secure door somewhere back there, just in case power goes off or, you know, whatever. Sort of like a fire exit. Anyway, aside from that, getting the roof redone, as we mentioned. That'll be a flat wall, and there'll be a window here, and then just some basic double doors for the shed there, and then there'll be the concrete drains and retaining wall, and then some other drains in there. So it should be really good drainage, really good, you know, water protection, all reinforced structure, and super cool space for the studio. And this is just sort of like a rough lighting plan, where we were gonna have like separate sort of hanging light things here, but we're thinking of just turning this into one big rail that we have the lights that we can move around and manipulate and stuff. And as you can see here, at the end of the shed slash studio, we're gonna have a little water closet with a toilet and a sink, little bench for a kitchenette, for a microwave and things like that. So if I'm in there all day, I can have a quick lunch break while I'm filming. And then this is going to be a little storage closet, essentially, where I can keep poles and bags and lights and stand and all that stuff. And then this is all going to be space. Mrs. Jazz is probably going to have a permanent desk somewhere about here, and I'll probably have something on the other side with the computer and filming stuff, so I can sort of reference it and see it as I film over here. And this is all going to be flat and blank. I'm probably dragging on and being boring now, so I'll just move on. These are my little interior drawings. So if you're up the kitchen and looking in, it'll just look nice and open like this. The ceiling's going to have a slight angle on either side and have a flat top. And like I said, this is all going to be sort of like one long rail thing. But how cool is this? We get like power points in the ceiling, so that where the filming rails, they'll go sort of like one here and one here. That way I can put a pantograph, which is like a big hanging crisscrossy thing that I can hang a light on. I can then just plug in straight into the ceiling without having cords go everywhere. You know, just get up a step ladder, plop up a light or a camera, hang it from a rail, you know, maybe hang a backdrop from a bar that I suspend across these rails. It's just going to make a huge difference. It's amazing. You know, double point power points here for the desks. Anyways, and then this is the other side of the studio looking down the kitchen end. You see a little kitchenette, little toilet, little cupboard. And I guess we'll figure out either there or here or somewhere here. We'll figure out some sort of cool space for the wall of honor, but then it'll have to end at least there so that we have nice open studio space. So anyways, that's the current plan, and that's what we're getting started on, where our builders are getting started on. I thought you might enjoy seeing all of this come about and what we're looking at doing. Anyways, in ending, I'm just going to let you guys know that I'm not streaming tomorrow, so my apologies about that, but I need the time to edit a whole bunch of footage I have to edit, and yeah, like, it would be cool to make more content, but really I need to make something out of the content I've recorded, so sorry about that, but I'll see you in the vlog tomorrow anyway.